Hey, what's up YouTube? It's Christine with Gauge Girl Training, an online meal planning and coaching service. And today I'm going to talk about positive thinking. So when I started this video, when I said I wanted to talk about positive thinking, you may think that this may be one of those cliche videos where I say, think positive, you can get there, speak things into existence. And I'm basically going to tell you guys that I think that's a lot of bullshit. I think we live in a world that is just full of too many compliments and a world that is lacking a lot of tough love, so to speak. And the reality is, if you're not realistic, you most likely will fail unless you are realistic about the things you actually need to do to make your goals happen. Like if you're realistic, let's say you have a weight loss goal, and if you are not planning ahead on the weekends, if you are not carving out time to go to the grocery store, if you are not figuring out what you're going to do when you are in social situations where you may feel pressured to cave in, or if you are not planning what you're going to do when your significant other or your kids or your family don't want to eat what you want to eat, or like most likely if you don't plan to figure out how you're going to handle those situations, the reality is you're most likely going to fail. And I think that there's just a huge difference between this blind delusion and optimism, because being optimistic is a good state of mind, it's a positive attitude, but then there's also people that can just be delusional, saying, I'm going to reach this goal, I'm going to reach this goal. They're just talking a lot of words, but nothing's actually happening. Nothing's actually changing. Like, I'm sure you see people at the gym all the time where they've been going to the gym for years. You always see them when you're there, but they look exactly the same. And the reality is, you are not going to reach your goals unless you figure out the things that you need to do to actually do it. Like, believe it or not, people who are cynics have a tendency to be more successful in general because they are taking an eyes wide open approach to where they are, what could go wrong. And I think I love the enthusiasm of anybody in the new year, or it doesn't even need to be the new year, start at the beginning of a new program on a Monday. I feel like there's just so much initial enthusiasm, and that's great. But if you pair that enthusiasm with reality and figure out what you're actually going to do, as opposed to just throwing in the towel or just saying, oh, whatever, you are much more likely to reach your goals. I'm not saying positive thinking is bad. I'm just saying don't be delusional, be realistic, be grounded. And, if you're going to actually approach a goal, take a realistic approach at where you're at in your life, if you are really serious about making those commitments. And if you're not, I would rather somebody be realistic and be like, you know what, I know myself, I know I am not going to commit to X, Y, and Z, I know I'm going to want to do this, this, and this, and then that's fine. However, if you are saying you want to do something, you need to be realistic about your approach, and it's not enough to just speak it. You need to take a realistic approach about how you're going to actually handle that. So I hope this video helped inspire and motivate you guys about being serious about your goals this year. If you need help with your goals, you're not sure what to do, contact Gauge Girl Training. We have a website, gaugeGirlTraining.com, or you can email me directly, Christine@musclegauge.com. Thanks for watching, and please give this video a thumbs up. Trust the process. Take care.